Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Moletrap here, coming at you with Game 3 of oGsTOP here, the Terran player playing on Rhett's account, and oGsMC playing on the oGs account. From, again, I don't even know. I'm pretty sure, though, this is from the Invitational tournament there. And now this is the finals match. The difference is $400 to $800. So if Top wins this game, he will take 800 smackers, and well, MC will still get 400 if he loses. But obviously, you know, just winning a few games at this point is what it comes down to. For $400 is a pretty good deal. So they're both going to be trying their hardest. I'm curious to see. I mean, oGsMC looked unstoppable in the GSL, absolutely unstoppable against Terran. Completely owned Jinro and Rain in the semifinals and finals. Just tore them apart. It's considered to be one of the the top Protosses ever. Didn't accomplish much in the first two GSLs, but then really came into his element in the third one. So I'm curious to see if he's gonna play a little bit differently here in this game 3. And try and go with maybe the style that worked for him more before. Sorry, I'm trying to work on not spamming the workers there. Anyway, so I'm curious to see what he's going to do here. This is Shakuras Plateau. So it's a pretty long distance. It's really easy to take the second base and hold this ramp. You have a ramp against that protects your natural, which is really cool. But in these positions, they're actually right next to each other through these backway with some destructible rocks there. So that could be a possibility that that might happen anyway. So Top is going to go ahead and scout cross position first, and then go down and scout here. On this map, you cannot spawn. It's made so you can't spawn directly vertical to your opponent. Because it would just be too close of a rush distance if you were basically. So you would just scout the corner position or the opposite side. Anyway, so we got Zealot being produced here, and the core going up. I'm a little bit puzzled by producing that Zealot. He could have just waited a moment longer and actually gotten that Stalker out. But I mean, he's done the same build every time, so I mean, it makes perfect sense, I guess. Never mind. Look at that, mining and minerals. It's very cute. So the Zealot comes out. It's gonna chase that SCV around. I guess it's good to have that Zealot around. Well, he scouted and he saw those couple Marines. Yeah, so it's good to have that Zealot out just in case they're gonna do some kind of a bunker thing or something like that. And yeah, so he's just sticking with the exact same build as before. You're gonna get that Stalker out, kill out the SCV. And then we'll see his tech choice. Or last time he actually expanded. So I think I'd like to see MC go for the style that really worked for him in there we go. Well, this is part of it. Going for the Stargate, and this is something that he did that was really effective against Rain. Was going for the Stargate. Put the fear of the Void Ray in him. Really put a lot of early pressure on. The Terran can't really move out if there's a Void Ray around. They got to get some turrets, or they got to get Vikings or something like that. Throws off the Terran build a lot. So it's a really good thing to do. I mean, he could go for Phoenixes as well, but we'll have to see. Anyway, yeah. So I'm curious. What he did against Jinro was mostly get a lot of sentries, and then expand off that, and then just go with a big gateway force. And that worked pretty well for him against Jinro. But yeah, he was using more Stargate play against Rain, and so he's going to go for the Stargate play this time around. He is chrono boosting out a Void Ray. Sentry chilling over here by the rocks, just in case, just for fun, I guess. Void Ray is going to be coming out pretty quick, and I'm curious where he's going to go with that. He put up a little bit of pressure with these units. They got pushed back by a little bit superior Terran force, so he's going to be... Now, if the opponent was going for heavy Marauders, this would be super, super, super bad. But he's not. He's going for a lot of Marines. Several Marines, I guess, actually. I think he's going to have enough Marines for just this one Void Ray. Another Void Ray is being produced, though. Now, something that we saw MC do against rain a lot was, and here comes that Void Ray, he's charged up. He's up to 3 on that refinery, but he's gonna have to run away. Oh, nice, nice micro. Wow, that was actually a really good micro. Oh, he's gonna keep charging on the rocks too. Nice, keeps his charge on the rocks and gets an attack in there. Oh man, beautiful, beautiful play. Wow, keeping his charge up the entire time and microing it back. Wow, and he's finally going to lay off, but gets a few Marine kills there. And critically, not losing those Void Rays. I mean, you know, he could have sacrificed it and got a couple extra Marines and lost those Void Rays. Look at this. Oh, man, he's going to charge up. Marines are charging on this Void Ray. He's got 3 bars on all of them. He's going to move in here and start microing around. He's got 3 bars on both of those. He's, wow, wow. I don't know if I've ever seen Void Rays microed like that. I guess I have a little bit. But beautiful play there. He needs to. Oh, he lost his charge. He's gonna have to charge up on the rocks again if he's gonna keep doing more harassment. The Marines coming in. Oh, 3 Void Rays now, and he's just having to produce tons and tons of Marines to hold off these Void Rays. Pretty soon he's gonna kill off these rocks if he keeps charging up on them. He needs to move in and he needs to move in a little bit closer, get the refinery or something like that, or the Marines. Oh, he needs to get out of the way. 3 Void Rays could probably tear up. Oh man, he loses the charge on one of them. And one of them pops. Not good at all. Those Marines are all very low on health, though. Only one of them is charged now, though. He keeps losing the charge on his Void Rays from microing back. And, wow, just down to 4 Marines at this point. Just microing back and forth between these Void Rays. That one with the... Oh, picks off the one without any shields and hit points. Wow, so MC being a little bit sloppy, not really taking out as many Marines as he needed to really make that worthwhile. And now a bunch more Marines chilling in the back here. I'm not sure why I didn't have those joining in the battle against those Void Rays. But Top now maintaining some probes down to this expansion base. I'm surprised we didn't see... now he's just using these to harass, forcing him to build a lot of Marines, basically. And he's only... I like this. He's only keeping as many Marines over here as he needs. Actually, that's all of the Marines he has. Never mind. So this could be... Nope, never mind. There's a bunch of forces in the middle. My bad. So he's only keeping a few forces back to deal with this Void Ray, and running the main force of his... the bulk of his army across the map. Top's... I'm sorry. MC is going to be a little bit hard-pressed to deal with this. Not producing any more Void Rays or anything like that. Just has this one. Looks like he's going to try and hit the Naga watchtowers and see if there's anything at the towers. This might get picked off in the middle, but it looks like we have a full frontal attack going on, though. Force fields failing miserably. Well, not miserably, but failing nonetheless. Doesn't block the forces on his ramp. Doesn't cut them in half. Doesn't stop them from hitting him. And still, though, manages... Wow, actually, like in the midst of taking those 7 seconds to talk about how the force fields weren't as good as they could have been, he still managed to kill off all those forces. That was pretty amazing, actually. He just had a little bit superior force. I guess the force fields did a lot did more effect than I expected. I mean, they weren't completely ineffective, but anyway, I just looked down, and most of the Marines were still firing at the Zealots, and so... I mean, you want to cut their army in half so it stops them. Anyway, but he kept those Marines down enough. I mean, think if he'd had another dozen Marines with that army that the Void Rays picked off. That would have been a lot worse. And we could have seen an MC loss 3-0-3 right there. Another attack coming in here. I think this is a little bit ill-fated. He lost an attack. So we're going to see how this goes, but he's trying to get in before the Colossus again. Oh, attempts out of Void Ray. The Colossus is down in there, so never mind. Not going to happen. Void Ray is going to rejoin the force as well. So MC is safe right now, and I like this. Get that observer right there. Camp it at your enemy's rally. You can see exactly what their army composition is. He saw that command center earlier as well, and he's going to see these SCVs. So he knows that there's a third base up here. Morphing into an orbital commands. Wow, so... he feels he has enough map control that he can keep it as an orbital command. Plus, I guess, you know, he can kind of control this middle area and control this top expansion as well. And that makes a lot of sense because he wants to engage in this middle area. He doesn't want to engage in these small chokes where he can put up force fields more effectively. Anyway, what's going on here? Oh, snap. Void Ray is going to come around the back and attack this new expansion. Vikings are in play, though. They're going to be able to deal with it just fine. And what was that? That was a ghost. Oh, yeah, a ghost. Wow. So Vikings in play. They're going to be able to counter those Colossi. There's 2 Colossi in play now. A third one is about to pop out. What is this Void Raid doing? Why isn't he attacking? He should be killing that stuff. Maybe he doesn't want to lose it. Maybe he's waiting for a battle. Actually, that might be what he's doing. He's waiting for a battle to happen, and then he's going to go in while the battle is going on. Anyway, MC decides he has enough of an army to move out, pushing out with a lot of zealots and producing more zealots. He's going really, really zealot heavy. 3 Colossus as well. A few sentries. Actually, that's 6 sentries. That is a significant amount of sentries as well. He wants to engage in this choke, though. And Top doesn't want to engage in that choke. He wants to... And okay, there's the Void right now. And you can't send the Vikings up there because then the Colossus will come in and own him. I think he needs to, though. Send those Vikings up there. Do something to deal with that. Yeah, there goes the Vikings. Maybe he was waiting for the extra 2. Oh, okay. Ooh. One Viking takes a lot of damage. You can see MC was kind of thinking, oh, okay, well, his Vikings are out of position. I'm going to go in now. The Vikings killed off and pulled back just in time, so MC forced to pull back instead. Anyway, let's check out... Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Twilight Council going on. Mobius Reactor. Is that the Ghost Energy? Or... I think that's the Ghost Energy... Yes, Ghost Energy upgrade. So that's very interesting. So he's going to have a lot of EMPs with these few ghosts. Where is his... Let's see. He's got 2 ghosts out right now. Very guess-heavy units, but can be very, very effective. I mean, if he can land a good EMP on like all those sentries, for instance, no force fields, no guardian shields, that completely turns the battle in Top's favor. But you know, conversely, they are expensive and they are a little bit brittle. If they can get picked off very easily. But he doesn't really have anything to pick them off. He doesn't. I mean, he's got stalkers. He doesn't have blink or anything. He's finally getting charged. That's what I'm talking about. Templar Archives. I'm talking about a lot of things today apparently because I keep saying that's what I'm talking about. Templar Archives. That is going to be the key. It's going to be Psystorm. Transitioning over to Psystorm is going to make these Vikings useless. Oh man, that is a lot of Vikings though. He might go for the kill right now. He's going in with the Vikings, trying to take out those Colossi as quickly as possible. The Colossi doing a lot of damage there, but they're going to go down so quickly. And look at this, Protoss army is melting, absolutely melting. The Colossus doing tons and tons of damage. But actually, no, never mind. He had less than I thought. The Vikings are going to have to land to try and battle with this. And more Marauders coming in from behind are barely going to turn the tide in Top's favor. Force fields being cast to try and delay those. It's not going to work. And there we go. And oGsMC, GG's. Wow. Top takes game 3 as well. Well, I'm a little bit confused now. Because... yeah. Okay, yeah, I tried to find out more, and I'm still just confused. I thought it was a best of 7. I'm sorry, best of 5. But maybe it's not, because there's more games, and Top just won 3 games. So if it was a best of 5, he would have won. So I'm sorry very much that I spoiled it. I actually checked the thread about the tournament, and they didn't have any information about the best ofs and the format and anything, so not completely my fault. Anyway, so I'm sorry for the confusion. I'm going to go ahead and cast the rest of the games that I have, the rest of the replays, because, you know, why not? But that's kind of weird. Alright, well, GG. Thanks for watching. Let's move on to Game 4.